Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Shifty tuning in with another video, man. Yeah, feel me? As I requested, today is the story time of the 2-man that I went on, feel me? I feel like this might be a good story time, one of the best story times that I've did, you know? This story this story was kind of crazy, but I'm gonna let it speak for itself once I start telling it. I'm gonna just keep the intro short. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. You feel me? We're on the way to 400. Feel me? Support is free. I'm gonna keep saying this until I hit that goal of 1K. Support is free. Make sure y'all smash that subscribe button. Make sure you share the video. And yeah, let's get right to the video, man. Alright, for me. Oh, so to begin the video, I just want to say congratulations to my nigga JJ Go Brazy, feel me? My boy just hit 1K subs, you feel me? If y'all know who that is, I'm gonna put his link in the description. Congratulations, fam. Thank you. Congratulations on hitting that 1K. Feel me? You've been grinding, you've been putting in that work, you feel me? I'm proud of you. But other than that, let's get right into the video. So, the way this 2-man went, you feel me? So, back then, I think I was around 16. And I had a close homeboy, but right now we don't talk anymore. But I'm not gonna say his name, so I'm gonna just regard bro as let's just say let's just get over that. So, anyways, I had a close homeboy that I used to be cool with or whatever. We didn't go to the same school, but we were close through like a group that we had. So we ended up being close or whatnot, and then shit just led from there. So there was one day I had got off of school, and then I was coming from practice, and then I got home. I think I got home around no, actually I didn't go home. So I was at my cousin's house, but my mom didn't come to pick me up, so I was gonna end up having to come walk or whatever. So my homeboy hit me up. He was like, "Yo, fam," because at the time I didn't have a girlfriend or whatever. So he had hit me up. He was like, "Yo, fam, I got this girl I'm talking to. Blah, blah. You think you give me some advice?" So me personally, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the best at giving advice, but sometimes I do know what to say. I was like, "So what's up with the girl, or whatever?" He was saying, "I'm really feeling this girl, this, that, and third. I feel like I really like her. How do I go about it?" I was like, "Fam," I was like, "Shit, I guess, if you feeling the girl, just let her know how you feel. Don't act weird, blah, blah, blah." So I asked him, like, "Are y'all linking up or whatever?" He was like, "Yeah, we about to link up, and then she's bringing a friend." I was like, "All right, cool. So just let me know how it go." And he's like, "All right, bet." So like 30 minutes later, he was like, "Oh, fam, I forgot to tell you, we was going on a little thing. So I was trying to see if you wanted to slide with me because she was bringing her friend." So me in my head, I'm thinking, shit, she bringing a friend, I might as well just slide. Feel me? I'm thinking that the friend is bad or whatever. So I'm like, so before I asked him, I was like, "Yo, fam, you have a picture of how she looked like, how the friend looked like or anything?" He was like, "All right, hold on, I'm gonna ask her." And then like 10 minutes went by. I guess whatchamacallit, she said she didn't have an IG or this, that, and third. I was like, all right, cool, bet. So me in my head, I'm not thinking, but I'm just thinking, all right, so she got a friend gotta be fine, whatever, this, that, and third. So boom, right? Fast forward, we go through, and then so before I had a car, we used to just walk or whatever. So I guess her house was her house was in like, I think it was in Cold Springs or whatever it was. So we ended up walking to like Cold Springs, like a good 30-minute walk or whatever. But we ended up finding like one of our homeboys that was like driving home or whatever. So he just scooped us and he dropped us there. So we got over there, you feel me? We got over there. So we waited in the parking lot because I guess he told the girl that he was outside, and she told him to let him know when we were downstairs or whatever. She was living in a little complex area. So she's downstairs. We went downstairs in the complex area. Me, I had changed my clothes because I had an extra change of clothes. So I changed at my auntie's crib before I left, and then I showered, whatever, this, that, and third. A nigga like me, I just gotta look good, So boom, we're going into the house because she finally answered the phone. We go inside the house. I was like, I introduced myself. He told me, this is my homeboy, this, that, and third, woody whoop, feel me? So we go through that. So at first she started offering us water. She was like, "Oh, do you guys want water?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a water, that's fine." So she was like, she gave us the water or whatever, right? She gave us the water. So me, I see them chilling, like doing their little thing. So I'm like, okay, I just want to go sit down, like watch like TV or whatever. So I'm sitting down in the living room, right? I'm sitting down in the living room. So I texted bruh, because they were still in the kitchen. I guess she wasn't like paying attention to his phone or whatever. I texted bruh, I was like, yo, where's the homegirl? I was like, ask where the homegirl at. So he ended up asking where the homegirl was at. Oh, he was like, and then she was like, oh, she gonna end up coming in like 10 to 15 minutes. I was like, bet. So for the meantime, we just chopping it up, all three of us, this, that, and third, you know, getting to know each other, all this and that, you feel me? So, they were talking about something, oh, let's go inside of the room. So I'm like, me go inside the room, nah, I'm just wait it out. Then he started saying, nah, I can't leave my homeboy right here, but this is that and thing. W nigga, you feel me? W nigga. He said I can't leave my homeboy right here. You feel me? I didn't want him to be alone. This, that, and third, you know. So I think after like 15 minutes, we heard a knock on the door. So we heard a knock on the door. At first I thought it was her dad because realistically we wasn't even supposed to be inside of the crib. I thought it was her dad. So it wasn't her dad. Her dad, I guess her dad came home like way later after we left. But we heard a knock on the door, and then I guess it was the homegirl. So me, I'm thinking that you know, that's her right there, you feel me? So they open the door and I just look over and I just see, oh shit, I saw like a very huge object walk through the door. But me looking at it, I'm thinking, because you know how girls, they always got a big friend or whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, that's one of her like, you know, sisters or whatever, because she was like a little light skinned big girl. So I'm thinking that's her like sister or another homegirl that was just coming over just to come over, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm just chilling, blah, blah, blah. She said hi, I said hi. Oh, gonna call it a day, right? So I texted her, I was like, yo, when the homegirl coming? And he was like, this is no homegirl. Heart sunk straight to my asshole, right? So I'm like, what do you mean this is a homegirl? So the homegirl's just looking at me, she's sitting down, you know how there was a little kinky, texting on the phone, and then she was chewing some crazy ass gum. But mind you, I'm not paying no mind. I'm looking disgusted because I'm like, what the hell, right? So now, when I said that, the first time, she said, oh, can we go in the room, this, that, and third, she mentions it again. But this time, instead of all of us going inside the room, it was him and her. So you know, I'm thinking my dog, you know, gonna go get what he gotta do, blah, 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 call it a day. So they went inside the room, right? And then before my dog and her homegirl and his girl went inside the room, her she started talking about some, I forgot what the other girl name was. She was like, oh, you could go sit next to him, blah, blah, blah. I was like, sit next to him? Yeah, okay. So she said all of that. I'm like, I'm just looking in disgust, because I'm like, ain't no way this whale is about to come sit next to me, right? So she sit next to me, and me, I didn't want to be disrespectful, but when she sat, literally half of the couch sunk down, like onto the sinkhole shit. I'm like, ooh. So she talking this, that, and third. You know, she's asking me what's my name. I told her, I gave her a fake name. So I was like, yeah, my name John, feel me? And I was like, oh, hi John, blah, blah, blah. And back then I had glasses or whatever. Before I had these, I had like some black kind of thick glasses or whatever. But I had glasses. So she's like, oh, you wear glasses? Duh, what the fuck else am I wearing? Goggles, the heck? So she started saying some other shit, blah, blah, blah. Me, I'm not paying attention, because now I'm in disgust and I'm in despair. I'm like, why is this land shark sitting next to me, you feel me? So, we fast forward. My dog is in the room for quite a while, so I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to think that, you know, they're getting down, you feel me? So, I threw on a little show just for me to watch. I didn't throw on the show for her to watch, you feel me? So, I'm on my phone, you know, I'm scrolling this, that, and third. I started feeling the count sinking a little more. So, let's say this is me, and this is her. I just keep feeling pressure sinking down this way. I'm like, oh, nah, right? Oh, nah. So I look over and she's trying to do the little scooch. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, excuse me, dame, stay in your lane, right? So she starts scooting over, and I'm just looking like this. So I said, okay. So she did one more scoop over. I damn near almost sunk inside of there. At the time, I was a little skinny, you feel me? Before I started putting it on like a little muscle, whatever. Before I really started putting on muscle, I was a little skinny. So, you know, that's a whale, that's a mammoth, and you know, I'm a twig. So of course, I felt like she was gonna crush me. So I was like, ooh. So I moved over and I was like, damn, like, what you doing? She was like, oh, I'm trying to get close. I was like, no, stay right there. And she was like, she started saying, oh, you don't want me next to you? And I was like, I didn't say that, but you know, just kind of stay right there, you feel me? And she was like, ooh, why are you trying to show out for? I was like, nobody trying to show out for you, miss. Damn, the heck? So now I'm starting to like, I'm getting scared for my life. I'm actually scared for my life at this point, because I don't know who's telling you to get next to me, and then you just continue to keep scooting over. So I'm like, nah, feel me? So my dog is still inside the room. I'm texting bro. I'm like, yo, where you at, bro? We gotta shake. So she started saying, oh, at the time I used to wear braces too. She was like, oh, you wear braces? Oh, I like boys with braces. Yeah, I don't like you though. I don't like you though. So I told her, I was like, yeah, I don't like you though. And she was like, you being a little stank. I was like, okay. Fast forward. So now it's like 20 minutes. It's like a good almost 45 minutes, and bruh still not out the room. Now I'm impatient. I want to hit something, right? So I just started to stand up, because I ain't gonna lie, at that point I was just feeling like at any moment she's just gonna grab me and then just like pancake me at any point. So I'm sitting my ass down still. No, actually I got up, sorry. I got up, and then she was like, come sit next to me. And then she started doing the little twirly hair. I was like, hell nah, not this little Igor trying to come next to me and shit. So she started doing a little twirly hair and shit. I was like, sorry sis. Then she got up next to me. I was like, oh, fuck, bro. So she was like right here to me, right? I'm just looking at her. I'm like, what are you doing? She was like, why are you trying to act all brand new? I was like, cause like, you know, like you making me a little uncomfortable. I didn't want to be disrespectful, but she was getting me to the point where I was about to break. So I'm just trying to watch how I say things. She's getting next to me. She keeps getting next to me. I'm like, yo, just watch out, fam. Like, I know you trying to get all up on me, but I don't want to get up all on you. You feel me? Like, that's not me. And then she was like, then she started saying, oh, you a little fresh. Like, you a little disrespectful. Like, I don't like boys like you. I didn't ask you that. Like, I didn't come to entertain you. The hell? So, fast forward again. She comes and she grabs my hand, literally snatched my shit back. I'm like, what are you doing? And she was like, you little skinny ass boy, you ugly anyways. I was like, and she was like, oh, you don't like big girls? I was like, no, I'm sorry, I do not like whales, bro. Like, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Like, that's just not me. And she was like, what's wrong with big girls? I was like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with big girls. Then she continued to say, oh, big girls can't get no love too? I was like, oh yeah, big girls can get love, but not from me, sis, sorry. And then she was like, well, why you can't get big girls? I was like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm skinny as hell, you big as shit. I cannot have a girl bigger than me trying to swallow me whole. No, bruh. Like, hell no. And then she started getting her feelings. She started boo-hoo crying. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, kid, let's go. So my homeboy heard her crying. He was like, bro, what happened, bro? And he started saying, and then she started saying, oh, he been disrespectful. He said that I'm a whale. Oh, I'm too big. And he's like, you said that, bro? I was like, huh, yes, whoa, like, let's go. I'm not trying to be here. This girl trying to harass me, trying to twiddle with my hair and stuff. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be next to that. The hell? So, you know, things happened, you know, and they started getting into a little big argument. I'm just looking at all of them like, are you serious? There was like, she was like, oh, I'm dead ass wrong. Her little friend that was with my homeboy was like, oh, I'm dead ass wrong for trying to disrespect. I'm like, who told that land shark to come over here next to me? And then low-key, her friend started laughing. So I was like, oh, you're laughing? And she was like, and then she was like, oh, she not laughing. She just trying to stick up for me. I was like, yeah, okay. So my homeboy got to doing what he was doing, and then we sticked and moved, bro. So my homeboy was like, bro, what happened, bro? I was like, I can't be next to that shit, bro. Like, I'm going big as hell. I'm smaller. Like, I cannot handle no caddy right now. Like, that girl is heavy as hell. he started saying, bro, you tripping, blah, 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 blah. You probably gonna make her not talk to me no more. I was like, I ain't gonna like it. That has nothing to do with me. Feel me? Like, whatever y'all doing, that has nothing to do with me. So, later on, blah, 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 she was like, oh, he disrespectful. Don't bring me around him no more. I was like, I was not coming for you in the first place. Never was coming for you in the first place, bro. And then, you know, things happen, and then, yeah, bro. But that is the end of that story time, man. It was a very Z story time. I recommend, before any of y'all boys go on the 2-man with y'all homeboys, make sure y'all ask to see a good picture of that female, because you don't want to be sitting next to no slob that's going, you know, that's going to try to eat you alive, for me. But yeah, that's the end of today's story time. If you did like the video, make sure you like, comment, and you subscribe. Make sure you share the video, bro. We're on the way to 400 subs, but the goal is ultimately 1K. Make sure I smash that subscribe button. Make sure y'all share it. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at shifty.l with 2 T's, man. Y'all follow me on TikTok at shifty 2 times. You feel me? I love y'all. Road to 1K. Supporting this free. Yeah, I'm gonna hit y'all back when I drop another video, man. Yeah.